welcome to this episode of Shift. Thank you for joining us today. I'm your host, Palmonia Gordon. Today, I wanted to talk to you about pain. The topic that I have chosen is you can't see pain. If any of you that are out there that has found a way to make pain visible, please let me know. And based on that, I want to encourage us today to pay attention to the individuals that are around us because everyone handles pain differently. Some people, when they're going through pain, they may make it very obvious. They're going to scream, they're going to cry, they're going to go, oh my God, I'm in a lot of pain. There are people that when they're in pain, they may go very quiet. You may ask them, are they okay? And they may say yes, but you know something is wrong, something is different. I was recently speaking with a good friend of mine, Nikisha, and I said to her, I saw myself that I'm giving this presentation, and they actually had to bring a chair out for me to sit, and because when my feet hit the ground, tears literally spring to my eyes. And she goes, I know those days. She says, I have days like those. And people, we will see people day in, day out, and we have no idea that they're hurting. We have no idea the amount of pain they may be in. Some people may say that they're in pain, but sometimes it's hard to believe because of how they may look physically. And shift, as you know, or for those of us who don't know, you're fairly new, this may be your first episode. Shift is a forum that's designed to create connection, just to create this bond. We're simply helping individuals to find their true passion and their true purpose. We want to share our truths. We want to share our thoughts. We want to share our ideas. We want to share our stories, that just in case something that I have gone through, something that I was able to pull through that has allowed me to be here today, you can gain strength from that. And, so that's what Shift is about. I remember when I was working at the post office, my background, I did 23 years at the post office. I'm now author of the book, Order It, A Guide to Manifesting Your Dreams. You can get it on my website, palmoniagordon.com. You can get it on Amazon, amazon.ca, and just do my name, Palmonia Gordon. And I used to get up in the morning, and when my feet hit the ground, it was like the biggest shock ever. I had plantar fasciitis, I had bunions, I had shin splint, I had no arch, I have introverted, whatever that's called. My doctor says his feet are the flattest feet he's ever seen. Anything to do with feet, I have it. One of the challenge that I have, and that I've always have and will probably always have, is the fact that it hurts my back and my foot more to be in a very flat shoe than it does to be in something that has a bit of an elevation. I remember once going to the podiatrist, and he made me take my foot out the shoes, and he put it on a piece of paper, and then he did a print of my shoes, and he says, you see how your foot is shaped? You need to wear the shoes that are like this, that's square. And I'm thinking, but that's not cute. And so that will give, men the understanding where you say beauty is painful, because we are in pain. We are in pain. But we're going to wear the shoes because for me, the flat shoes just hurts more. So I think for this message, this episode, I'm asking if we can just be mindful to those who are around us, to see if we know them, how well we know them, to become more aware, because someone may have pain or an issue that they're going through, and just your support might make a difference for them. Just to know that even if you don't really understand, but you are praying for them and you're believing for them, it can make a difference. And I know men have pain, but the problem is men are so macho. You don't even know how to get to them. Like, I have a brother that's in the state, and he tells you straight up. He says, if I get AIDS, I don't want to know. I just want it to kill me. Love you, Rudy. And that's because there's a different psychological thing that happens when the pain sets in, or you know that you have certain condition. I was out walking recently, and I'm telling you that every single step that I was taking, I felt it, and it got to the point where I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, okay, when I'm 90, I'm gonna be running a marathon. That's when I'm supposed to feel the pain. That's when I'm gonna, because I'm mentally psyching myself up to say, I can't afford to allow myself to succumb to that level of pain right now, today, because I got years left. I'm going to live for a very long time. And that was my butterfly, right? Uh, Honestly, now that the winter is changing, I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do for shoes? Because a lot of what I had before, they don't fit the same. At least with the summer, you can get away with, a sexy thing that you can slip your foot in and out quite easy. But in the winter, you got the boots, and you put it on and you're kind of stuck, so it's more of a challenge to be cute. But what's your pain? Will you help you through your pain? Share with us. It's just like in giving birth. There are people who give birth, and it's like, oh my gosh, the whoa. And there are some people that give birth, and it's like, okay, next. And it's like, okay, who are you? Right? Ah, I have here, I just checked my notes, and, I had written that there are some people that may look at your situation and go, oh, I've been there, I've done that. It's like getting a needle. Oh, it's not that bad. But they handle pain differently. They handle situation and circumstance differently. And one of the big thing I have to admit, and people need to acknowledge, is that it's a different perspective. Because the biggest thing is, you're looking at the situation, and in retrospect you're saying, oh, I could have handled this. But you weren't in the situation. You weren't the one being tested. You weren't the one that was being squeezed. You don't know how you would have reacted. You probably would have been worse off than the person that you're trying to say, oh, it wasn't that bad. I could have done that easy peasy. I remember this phrase. I hope I remember it. What I had when I had gotten pregnant with my first son, and it's called "Don't Judge Too Hard," and it says, chances are that if roles were reversed and it was you in that situation at that same time, chances are you would have done the same thing or reacted the same way. And that, I think, is something we have to pay attention to when we see individuals. Just be more sensitive, more aware. I think I'm asking you to be your brother's keeper or your sister's keeper. Is that okay? All I'm asking you is, like the second hand, to take 60 tiny moves with an individual that you recognize may need help moving. And as you move with them, we're going to stand up and we're going to sing with Kelly Clarkson. I don't have any rights to any of these things. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, helps you to stand a little taller. Okay? So just keep standing, keep shifting, and remember, we see pain differently. We can't see it. We handle it differently. But just support someone who may be going through, okay? And if it doesn't kill you, by golly, it's going to make you stronger. That's the only reason I am here today. I can tell you that. I love you. God bless you.